Welcome to Make Something with me, David Picciuto, and today we're going to make this apple box. Or is that a step stool? Or a storage crate? Check it. So for the outside box, we're going to use some walnut left over from previous projects. And to do so, I'm going to use these 3 boards, and that's going to give me the width that I need. But before I can glue them up, I need to joint some edges, cut the parallel edge on over on the table saw, glue them up, and then run them through the planer. So over here at the miter saw, I have my stop set, and we're going to cut our 4 pieces out of this walnut. So now that we have all our boards cut to size, I'm going to cut a rabbet on the long side of these 2 boards and use that as our joinery, and that rabbet will fit right over top of the sideboards, and then we can reinforce that with dowels. I have a flat bottom grind blade in my table saw about halfway up on the board, and I've got my fence set to the thickness of the board. I will cut the first groove in both boards on both sides and then nibble away at everything. That all fits together real nice. We'll just glue it up, and then we'll reinforce that with dowels. I'm going to use these guys from my friends at Rockler to square it up. Cool. We'll let that dry for about an hour. Dan the cameraman decided that the inner box should be made out of hickory. I don't have any hickory scraps here in the shop, so we're going to head to Kencraft. Back from Kencraft, we got our hickory that we need for the inside drawer. We need to put a little handle right here in this drawer. You could drill 2 holes with a Forstner bit and then connect that with a jigsaw, and that'll make a great handle. Or you could pick one of your CNCs that you have laying around and do it this way. Oh, looks good. So just like on the outer box, we're going to make a rabbet on the inside of the front and back faces of the inner box to connect the long sides, and then we'll reinforce that with dowels. I have my fence set to the thickness of the board, and again, I'm just going to run through here each time and then move my fence over and nibble away at it. I am drilling holes in here. We're going to plug that with a dowel. We'll put some glue in there and we'll chop that off, and that'll reinforce all these joints. I'll do the top and bottom, although it might not be 100% necessary since we got long grain to long grain glue ups, but it's going to look pretty, and we're going to use a contrasting dowel. All right, these are the rails for the drawer. So we can add another little caddy here that'll slide on there. I would like to take a minute to tell you about today's sponsor, and that is DesignCrowd. DesignCrowd is a website that helps you crowdsource business cards, illustration, t-shirt design, web development, and much more from designers all over the world. DesignCrowd has over 600,000 designers to help you get the perfect custom design every time with a money-back guarantee. So here's how it works. You post a creative brief describing what you need. Within hours, you'll start receiving designs. Over the course of 3 to 10 days, you'll receive anywhere from 60 to 100 plus designs. And you can provide feedback to the designers and request revisions. You then pick your best design and approve payment to the creator. Check it. I posted a creative brief with a t-shirt idea that I had, and almost instantly I started receiving designs from all over the world. So if you need a custom graphic, website, t-shirt design, or anything that requires a designer, check out designcrowd.com/makesomething to learn more and save up to $100 when you start your next project. Again, Make Something viewers receive up to $100 off their design project at designcrowd.com/makesomething. Thanks, DesignCrowd. Now let's get back to this apple box and finish it up. It's all waxed, so it slides with ease. And it's got the handles on there to hold it like that. And it's made to be a footstool. How you like me now? So this is my version of an apple box. A traditional apple box isn't used for storage and may come in 3 or 4 pieces. They are used in the TV and movie world to prop things up, for light stands, and for actors to stand on so they're at equal heights with their counterparts, and can also be used as seats on set. Mine is going to be used to store camera gear, but mostly it's for cameraman Dan to stand on so he can get those top-down shots while we're shooting projects here in the shop. My buddy Nick Ferry has a great video on making a traditional set of apple boxes and goes into detail on how they're used. I'll have a link to his video down below. This is not how I envisioned this box. It was supposed to be a little bit bigger, and it was supposed to have finger joints all along the edge. We ran into some issues. I forgot to tighten down one of the adjustment knobs on my jig, and the bottom piece did not fit. I didn't have any more walnut here in the shop, so we had to improvise. We cut off all the fingers and we went with this rabbet joint instead. Everything is finished with shellac. I have a piece of Kaizen foam in the bottom, which lets me make cutouts for all of my camera gear. The sliding boxes on top were cut out at the laser cutter out of acrylic and glued together with acrylic cement. All of the walnut and hickory used in this project came from my friends at Kencraft. You can visit them at kencraftcompany.com. So if you like this video, you're going to love this video and this video. As always, be safe, have fun, stay passionate, and make something.